For personal injury cases, I handle primarily car accidents and slip and falls. I've also worked on product liability cases where a dangerous product causes an injury. If you have a workers' compensation case, then I can take that in. We're going to associate another attorney on that case with us. When people think of personal injury lawyers, a lot of times you're thinking about the people you see on TV ads or on billboards that are just being very kind of unserious about the whole situation. If you come to me on a personal injury case, I'm not interested in how fast I can turn some situation into a check for you. I'm interested in making sure that you get the medical treatment that you need. I'm interested in making sure that you get all your medical bills paid. I'm interested in making sure you get compensated for the work that you missed. Personal injury cases are about a couple of major things. One is getting you the compensation that you deserve because you need to be compensated for your pain and suffering, your lost wages, and your medical bills. And it's also about holding people accountable when they cause an accident. Insurance companies are in the business of making money. And they make their money because they get premiums in the door and then they have to pay claims. And so if you're in an accident with somebody and you're dealing with their insurance company, they want to pay as little on the claim as they can. That's what they're supposed to do. That's what their business is. They're not required to have your best interests at heart. They're not on your side in the case. You need to have a personal injury attorney who is on your side in the case, who can help you know what you're entitled to and help you get it. In personal injury cases, it's very important that you have an attorney on board who knows how to handle personal injury cases. If you try to handle your claim on your own, there's going to be a lot of rules in the law that you don't know, and you're not going to be able to learn by just looking it up on the internet. Don't just take the word for the insurance company that we're trying to be fair with you. It's not their job to try to be fair with you. They're trying to protect their bottom line. The injuries that are associated with a personal injury matter, like a car accident, can be very short-term or very long-term, and sometimes even lifetime. So you need a personal injury attorney who can help you assess whether the symptoms that you're experiencing, like neck and back pain or a broken bone, are going to be something that is going to resolve in the short term, or if these are things that actually have very long-term implications. Because if you don't frame the case properly, you're not going to get compensated for the pain that you have down the road or the possible medical procedures you're going to need down the road. And so the types of injuries that can occur need to be something that your personal injury lawyer is familiar with. In a personal injury case, we're going to look to hold liable everybody that we can, from the person who's actually driving the car who causes the accident and possibly their employer. So sometimes if you're working on behalf of somebody else and you cause an accident, then that company can be held to account as well. Since I opened my practice in 2009, I've been practicing in the area of personal injury, and I've handled lots of different kinds of cases with all kinds of different people, from start to finish, when they had their first consultation till the end when we were able to give them some money. I'm a solo practice attorney, and in my personal injury practice, you're going to work one-on-one with me. So from the initial consultation all the way through to the end, we're going to be talking about where you are and how you're feeling. I'm going to know who you're seeing. I'm going to know what procedures they're talking about doing. It's important to tell them the story of the case. It's also important to making sure that you get to your maximum medical improvement and that we get you the maximum compensation we can for what happened to you in that wreck. At your initial consultation, we're going to want to talk about when did the accident occur, what the basic facts of the case are, and things like, do you have health insurance? How are you feeling today? Do you have any plans to go back to the doctor? If so, who are you going to go see? We'll also talk about the fee structure, which is that if we don't get you money in your case, that you're not going to owe me anything. My payment is completely contingent on actually getting you paid.